All right, welcome back. We're going to get a bonus round since I got my man Charlie Langton here with me. Charlie, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the city, particularly with regard to the racial dynamic. Because you and I talk about this kind of stuff in private all the time.
We do.
So let's keep it real. You know what I mean? One of the things that
Are you happy that Midtown is booming right now?
I'm happy that Midtown is booming.
Detroit is booming.
I'm happy that Midtown is booming.
Is it because white people?
Let's just get to the Southwest Detroit. And you know what? I'm glad that the city council diversified too.
Great. Is it because white people are moving back into the city?
It's because we got money coming back into the city. How about that? It's because we got money coming back into the city.
I agree with you on that.
Now, do you think that there's too much attention being paid to places like Midtown where you do have higher concentrations of white folks as opposed to the outer neighborhoods?
No, you've got to start at an area of Detroit and move this way.
Yeah, but why that area of Detroit?
Because it's thriving. You've got a DMC.
But you've got other outshell neighborhoods that are thriving too. You've got Indian Village, you've got Green Acres, you've got Sherwood Forest,
I understand all that.
You've got East English Village.
You didn't have a grocery store in Detroit until the Whole Foods came in there.
Yeah,
so you got to start somewhere and move out.
But aren't we then talking about what some of the elements of structural racism are when we start talking about institutions that only come into the city when white folks come into the city?
No,
I'm not saying that I'm against white folks coming. In fact, like I said, it brings more money. But why does Hudson's leave the city when it becomes predominantly black, and then Whole Foods moves into an enclave where you have predominantly white folks? You don't think there's any racial dynamic there at all?
I've been on the east side of Detroit, it's bad. It's all black.
Horrible.
Well, tell me that.
Why I grew up in some of these
Why
places.
is that?
Because there's nothing there. Because people have divested.
But why do the people that are there, why can't they cut the grass? Why can't they paint the house?
A lot of them do, and a lot of them
don't.
A lot of them do, because a lot of them are renters, and a lot of them live in homes that are rented to them by white folks who live in the suburbs who don't take care of their stuff either.
It doesn't matter that someone's
Come on back in the city and take care of your house, Charlie. Come on back in the city and take care of your house, man. Yeah, but I'm not a slumlord. See, that's the problem.
Here's the deal. We need both black and white. I think you're right on the high with the money part of it. And I'll tell you what, if I was the king of the world, all these bank-owned homes that are foreclosed, I would tax those banks because they have to pay their taxes.
Absolutely would. But why is that not happening, man?
Talk to the leaders.
No. I'm talking to you. Why is that not happening,
because the treasurer is not doing it.
Because these are communities that people don't give a damn about.
Then the owners should take some stock in the homes that
We're
they own.
talking about places where these people don't have ownership, Charlie. The stores are owned by other people.
The banks should take charge. And the banks.
Charlie, since when have the banks ever done the ethically responsible? See, this is what I'm talking about. You put these kinds of things at the feet of the people who create the problem. You tell the fox to watch the hen house, and then you wonder why you got a bunch of dead chickens laying around your farm.
How much taxes is outstanding in Detroit? How much taxes right now, if we were to collect all the tax that is due?
Well, I'll tell you what, instead of bringing in an emergency manager, why don't you bring in an emergency tax collector, Charlie? Why don't you help us generate some revenue?
I think that's a good idea.
Quit telling everybody what they're doing wrong and help us go get that money.
Let's go collect the taxes right now.
All right, I'm with you on that.
All right, let's do that.
I'm with you on that. Well, good to know that we can at least leave this thing on a point of agreement. This is Darrell Dawsey. This has been a bonus round of one round. I got my man Charlie Langton, so we had to take advantage of it. Thanks so much for watching us.
More muscles, me.